To an edition of Saturday at John's. The canvas is ready. We're going to be tinkering here in the shop today, taping and painting, and John's demolding his cowl. Mold.
See how that's stuck together.
Okay.
On different layers. Wood and nothing on it. We'll throw it out of it.
That don't come right out. All right. I sent Craig a note today.
I was wondering if you were going to do that or not.
Oh. One little hole there. There.
I'm not going to worry about it. Is it a hole? Yeah, it is a hole. Won't hurt it. I'm going to pull down there, and that's in the part where it really gets sort of cut out. Down there in that hole. If that's all I got using all that shit, because every bit of this is expired.
When you make the cowl, you're gonna put it back in the box, right?
Yeah, yeah. A little too flimsy not to. Now, if you can see down in there or not, but
Showing the mold.
I think it's slippery. Here's the mold.
The bark.
Bark. That's
Got the positive and the negative. Now you can fiberglass the inside of that and pull a fiberglass cowl.
should be every bit as perfect as what this is.
You hope.
This has got a few little flaws in it, but all the flaws are in areas where you can cut it out. Like down in here, I didn't need to, all that gets cut out open, so why finish that area? It even has the hole molded in the bottom of it, so when you pull a cowl out of it, it'll have that hole already marked in it. Thing weighs about 5 pounds. A lot of rubber there. We used I had 2 starter packages or sample packages of the Mold Max that was about 15 years old or 10 years old, and it was way beyond its expiration date. It's only got a 6-month life shelf. So I went ahead and I mixed it with a paint stir, stuck it in it real, added that hardener to it, and beat it all up real good. It puts a lot of air bubbles in it, but I took a chance and it ended up, at least I didn't waste $60 worth of molding rubber, because each one of them packages is $30 a pop.
Right.
And I got that. I got this mold out of 2 packages. I got 3 of these and that mold out of 2 packages of Mold Max 30. Or take that back. 2 of these. 1 of these was out of your stuff.
Right. You think that's why they screwed up, because it was old?
Yeah.
This is the new?
Yeah, because it wouldn't pour the same. This pours right out to a little teeny stream. I couldn't get this to narrow down any more than that, and I was pouring from way up here, 4 feet away from it, and it was just still this bull.
Because it actually even looks different.
It was blobbing out.
Different colors.
Yeah. So, by all means, guys, you know, I'm sure all these air bubbles, because I mixed it with that damn string thing. If they don't do that, don't use any mechanical mixers, do it by hand.
Well, there it is. The canvas is clear. Came out pretty good. Got a few spots I'll address after I get it trimmed.
What it's gonna look like, boys and girls. Just drink down to the tea, gold leaf lettering, and
I think the wicks I might leave off both sides, just put one on one side and then something on the other. Stunt hanger.
do the stunt hanger.
I only got 30 days to finish this. Hey Craig, sound and picture good. Morning,
Morning.
Christopher Everson. That patch I showed you how to do, Christopher, came out perfect. Disappeared.
Yeah. Good morning, Chris, and
All the rest.
Chris, and all the rest.
There's 7 on there. Be sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, the join button if you're so inclined, and super chats help. I don't mention them enough. Pretty dusty, huh?
Yeah. Pretty dusty.
I got a spray bar coming for it. Put it this way, I got charged for it, so
Why don't you get another spray bar?
because I don't have the needle valve for that one
Really?
or the jam nut. That's why the cowl isn't cut. And
That's what I got to do with this K77. It's been sitting here and it had oil on it. It's got that dust impregnated in the oil that, you know, inevitably happens.
Okay. Let's finger this out here. I had that tape. Where's that tape? Did we bring the box down or?
No, the box has never been down here. So
I found the quarter. I have some 1/8 around somewhere. And I have that 16th around here somewhere.
it's in the box. I know this is where that's where I put the 16th at.
Okay, 1/4 inch. Now, the other one is 1/8 inch on this, but I'm going to do 1/4 because it's a bigger airplane. What do you think? I think that'll look better.
Yeah, quarter's fine.
Bigger airplane, bigger stripes. Everything's bigger.
I gotta find me a rubber ducky for that other pipe. That thing's got a big outlet on it. It's as big as this one, if not bigger. I think that one's a windy pipe. Not you.
Which one?
That one I got from you, that used one that we picked up down in Huntersville, or
I'm not sure, to be honest.
well, it's got that look, that sort of a rough, sort of a brown look to it. real nice. Motor looks almost brand new.
It is.
You ever run it at all?
Yeah.
Need to put it on the stand. I mean, it'll run all right, but
Yeah, I got a little twist in the end of that stripe. You know what? This little spot here is going to be in blue. It'll fix. It'll hide.
yeah.
You got some snake oil?
Yeah, it's air tool oil.
It'll be fine.
This feels a little rough.
We can run it till it. Well, I don't have a spray bar.
Don't touch your airplane. Hey, maybe you better not. Leave this to me.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Shit. This is such an easy paint job.
Yeah, it's not a super elaborate one, that's for sure. It's easier than the chipmunk type.
There we go. There we go. I have this in paint by noon.
Yeah. Paper towels changed these bounding
That's
paper
right.
towels, they got thinner.
I need to wipe this down. Need to wipe it down. Windex. Yep. See if you can find that 1/8" tape I had down here. I don't see it anywhere.
I've got a roll of it down here.
It was up here. Get under that there,
No.
under the plans maybe. Not in this.
I don't remember you having a roll of 8
I
inch
had
down
8.
here.
I had 8, quarter, and 16th one.
I know, but we didn't bring that one whole box down here all day yesterday.
Right.
That's my roll of 8. Your jacket or something?
No.
You're looking at the box.
Okay. Let's see if we got any chatters. I looked up the MSDS, the dope. It has toluene and tulol, and aromatic and MEK as a thinner. Cool. No wavy stripes on the wing. It's gonna look just like this one. This is my Continental hanging on the wall in St. Louis. Let's see here. I need a stripe. I'm gonna need a pencil. That's what I'm gonna need. Now the trick to making this look right is a square. You got to get the first line started out right. You find them?
In the box.
Okay. I don't have
I
much.
brought another roll of yellow tape down.
I don't have much blue. Might have to borrow some from you.
Here's that 16.
Need to get some more, I guess. Okay. Pencil. Okay. Do you have, I know you do, moving blankets so I can set this, it's up a little too high.
Yeah, they're underneath the workbench. I need to cut about 3 inches off that pad. It actually really puts the plane up there too high to work on. Probably ought to clean this stuff off of here, get it out of the way. I'm not really working on this stuff.
So I don't get a hole in my wing.
Yeah. Don't want that.
Yeah, that'd be a bummer.
And get rid of all the pointy stuff. See, do I have a box?
Interesting set of plans here. I think this is an electric airplane. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see here.
Eliminator.
Gotta be electric.
That
Yeah.
before electric.
It doesn't show an engine. It's a classic airplane, or very small.
Put all this stuff in this box.
Danny, if you're watching, get out of the chair and out to the garage and start sanding. If Dan's wife's listening, shoo him off to the garage.
Out of my hair.
We'll mail these back. And a surprise.
Yeah.
Where do you want this?
Over in that corner, wherever you can find a spot to set it down at. I'm gonna leave this paper down.
Yeah. Just need the blankies down. It'll go fast if I can get after it.
Oh, yeah.
And get them all out there, thick as we could make it.
Just one down that end. Underneath there.
Pull this across.
Get rid of this stuff here.
Uh, 25 VF.
That's what I thought.
$25 VF is a pipe motor. I had a couple of them. They turn up, a ducted fan motor. They turn up way too much RPM. Leave the light. So I stayed over here till 10 o'clock last night. I was going to spend the night.
11 o'clock.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I was going to spend the night, but decided, go home, watch TV. So I watched TV and got up and I'm back. We don't need this. And move this and get the camera up on top of the blankie. Was it 11?
I walked inside, it's 11 o'clock. That was when you left here, so you got home about 11:30. Thereabouts.
I watched The Mask.
The Mask, yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Turns into that goofy guy.
Yeah.
I'll put the cowl on
No.
it.
You didn't lose a bolt, did you?
No, it's sitting right here on the table, so I mean, we've got plenty of bolts.
Yeah, I got more at home, but. Okay, so. Where's that pencil?
Right here.
Let's see. Morning, Alan. See, I need another ruler. We'll make
You know that-
everything easy.
You know that's 91 alcohol there, right? In that bottle?
I don't.
It is what it's marked. That's what I'm trying to get at. If you want 70, if you want to use any, there's 70 up here
I need a machinist scale.
in that jar. There's 2 or 3 of them in there. These 2.
Here we go.
One's a nice one, one's a metric. You think this come from,
Brown and Sharp.
no, it came from Gersteiner Toolbox Company. Machinist toolboxes, wooden toolboxes, and they have a sale every year over there. And I bought all those steel rulers, and they had little teeny flaws in them. But I got them for like $3 for a 3-foot rule. And they're nice machinist rules, but they'll have one little flaw, like the paint won't be in one little marks on it, or maybe a couple little marks on it. Big deal. They had a scratch on it, so they ground the damn name of the companies off of them and then sold. They had boxes of them. Like, you know, it might be 200 or 300 of them in a box. I should have bought every one that they had. And all the modelers would have had cheap machinist rules.
Well, I'm doing everything the easy way that I can remember, because it's been, I don't know, 10 years since I painted that other one. I remember everything being the easy way, 1 inch, 2 inch. That's what those circles are, 1 inch, 2 inch, 2.5, 3 inch.
Well, let's see. There's 7 stripes times 2's 14 plus 14 white stripe. That's 28 inches. And you got about 30 inches on a wing pan. So that'd be about right. And then the outboard wing just be laid out just a little bit different, about a 1/16 of an inch difference, times all that adds up to a lot. Might not even be a 1/16 of an inch.
have to do the front by eye.
Yeah, I know, because it doesn't lay out right.
Right.
If you take that tape ruler and pull out here and bend it straight down there with that edge, one end's got to stay high.
Yeah.
Only one edge touch or it'll curve.
Well, I'm good by eye, so it don't matter.
I would put them all by eye. I'd put a little mark here and here and a little mark right here and here.
Oh yeah, and the stripes, I'm talking about going around that corner to the leading edge here. That stupid thing still didn't come out. It'll come out with clear. I sanded it right there.
Yeah, you won't see that.
No, not
You
one.
don't feel it. I think it's just a little bit of light paint right in there or something.
It's too hard to get these things absolutely perfect.
You did a pretty good job, though. You did a real good job on those fillets, sanding them.
Those are tough. They got a 3-dimensional fillet.
Okay, where's that quarter? Hand me the quarter there. Well, do the math, see if we can figure out how.
Well, if you go every 2 inches, that's 28 inches because you got 7 2-inch stripes. That's 14. So you'll have at least 7 white stripes. That's 28. Your short wing panel is
So 3/4 of an inch off.
Your short wing panel is 27 3/4. So 27 3/4, and this one is 28 3/4. It's an inch difference.
Inch difference.
um,
So how many 16ths does it take to make an inch? 16, so.
It's like a 32nd of an inch, because if you go 28 times a 32nd, see what I mean? There,
That's an inch. Almost an inch.
yeah, let's get pushing that. So I mean, your math starts getting down into 64ths and 70 seconds and all that kind of stuff, and you really can't hardly even lay it out that fine. Now you can, but your eye can't see it. If you want to just double check, we'll take a piece of paper and tape it into a 27-inch long piece, and we'll
Mark it out.
mark it out and lay it up there before you do any pencil lines on it.
Kind of important to get these first 2 stripes right, otherwise everything else is off. You know what? I bet if I humped it, you could paint this whole thing in one day, all the trim on it.
Piece of tape. Oh yeah.
This tape?
It's like you said, it's not that hard of a paint job. The hardest part would be them scallops and stuff on the nose. And in fact, while you're painting blue, sort of nice just to go ahead and paint blue wherever you can paint it.
Well, the way this paint job is laid out, you've seen me do this all at once before.
Oh, yeah.
Where you lay the tape back, the mask back over the top.
Yeah. So it's not back masking in
No,
the sense of back masking, but it's just laying the paint, all the tape job out at once, just peel and go. You might have to mask off a big area or something like that, but cut this nice and straight here.
One and a 32nd.
You know, I almost bought a BF 25 at Modelrama last year, but the guy wanted like $300, $275 for it, or something. I could not talk him down on price, so I didn't buy it.
And it's way off. It looks right, but it's way off. I had a couple of them.
I've never run one, not the 25.
They scream. You can't slow it down either.
Thought Randy did some things to them. Make a 2.5 pitch prop.
Yeah.
That scream 32,000 RPM, and they'll turn like 40-some thousand RPM, won't they? For
Yeah.
fan.
Put RW, so the first.
Well, this is just laid out at 2-inch increments for to begin with. That's more than we need. You can see how that lays out, and then well, you want to do it right here, don't you?
No, on the trailing edge because it goes straight up.
Yeah, I know. That's 2, 2, 2, 2, and then whatever this last one just tapers off to whatever.
So if you do it like this, they get at an angle. So you got to start here and you got to pencil them up from the trailing edge.
Now you just go like this.
Right. So red, white, red, white, red. That's why I wanted to do the RW.
Oh, I didn't. My mind's not there yet, Sparky. It's still early in the morning.
RW, RW,
I could take a red magic marker.
W, R, W, R.
WW R R X Q.
I don't think I need them that long, but
No, that's 36 inches long. You got 30 inches.
I want to see where the, hopefully the white stripe ends up on the end. And it doesn't. Well, kind of.
Just barely a little bit.
Yeah. So now,
Well, you could, let's see, white stripe ends up on the end, but you start off with a red one.
yeah, you gotta start off with
You
the
gotta start
red.
off with the red one.
Right. So this,
Put it up here and let's see how wide this is. Boy, that's just barely a little teeny white tip on there, isn't it?
yeah, so this needs to probably be an inch and a 15/16.
Yeah, you want to shrink it down a little bit. Now this is your short wing panel.
Right.
Lay it out on the long wing panel once and see what that does to it.
Yep, perfect.
Well, see, it does sort of the same thing there.
No,
doesn't
but
it?
look how much,
The last inch is white. Start right here, white. So the last inch here is white.
right, that's perfect. So it needs to be, this will work on the inboard.
On the inboard side,
It's gonna have to be inch and 15/16 on the outboard.
see, yeah, that's almost a whole.
Yeah.
Just shy of a whole white stripe out there on the tip. So we need to go, yeah, 15/16. Let's here. Let me mark it out 15/16, and we'll.
So
That's gonna be a pain in the butt to do, you know that.
yeah,
right?
you'll have to,
I'll have to add up.
that doesn't even go down here, you're gonna have to use this. That doesn't go down to 16, so only goes to 8.
That's 16ths on.
Oh, okay.
I still gotta. Let's see, we want 1 and 15/16.
Right. What you ought to do is
This.
cut a piece of paper 1 and 15/16 wide and just lay it
That's
up.
what I need to do. You got it right.
Because Brett Buck may be able to do that math in his head, but come to 28.
Yeah, I start getting
Huh?
confused.
Make that mark in red. That way we can discern the difference between the two. Let me get a soda. Close.
This isn't the best way to do this because you end up you can gain and shrink a lot by not lining that up right.
Yep.
What do they call that?
Stack tolerance.
Stack tolerances. That's right. Mine's not awake yet. I still got cobwebs on the brain. Let's see, that gave you about 3/4 of an inch
Yeah, in 36 inches.
and
but
36 inches. Don't pay any attention to the red mark, the long mark. It's the little marks that I'm just doing it where it's easier to see it. Where's that?
Might have to be inch and 7/8.
Well, we'll lay out whatever we need to lay out. You can sit there and do the math on it somehow.
Well, we don't have Brett Buck here.
Okay, let's go red, white, red, white, red, white, red. It's for that outboard panel, isn't it?
Yep. It's actually a little too much.
Do it. I always do it up here because this is where you tell. The widest part is where you tell.
But this is at an angle. This is not straight. This is angling back. So we got red. Yep, it's going to have to be less than that. It's either less or more. Be like in between that mark. Because the stack tolerance, by the time you get out to the tip here, well, I guess that'll work. It's only a 1/4 inch difference. Too much math to figure out a 1/4 inch and 28 inches.
1/4 inch is 28 inches. You can't even put a pencil line that small.
Yeah.
What you do is you lay that out and you make this last 2 panels say a 32nd of an inch smaller, and you can't see a 32nd of an inch from one of these to the next one, and then you gain whatever you need to do in the last 2 or 3 stripes.
That's going to have almost a full, it does have a full white stripe at the tip, which is okay.
Well, that's what you're wanting.
Less a 1/4, and then this side here. Or I did it the wrong way.
The red one goes on the outboard side.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
So you got 3/4.
3/4 of a
Because
white.
right here it's not this mark.
Right.
It's this red mark. So where's the next red mark at? So you're about a 1/2 inch shy of a full white mark. Now turn it over and see what you are on that side. And a 1/2 inch shy of a full.
Got a full one. Yeah, that'll work.
It's got a full white mark or a 1/4 inch shy or
No,
what?
it's a full one on the tip.
It's a full one?
Yep.
So you're 1/2 inch shy here. So
Yeah.
you take,
That'll be fine.
got to make up a 1/2 inch in 30 inches. That's a pencil line.
It'll be fine. Your eye won't pick that up. That's closer than the original.
I bet you, yeah, I bet you the original one wasn't that close. Bet you the original one, you had 3/4 of a panel there and you had a 1/2 a panel on this side.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have the marks, and this one here is this side, correct?
Black marks are the inboard side.
Okay. Put your printer right there. I gotta get that little, give me that little square.
You want a 6-inch square?
Yeah, that little machinist. Yeah, not that one. You have just a flat piece of metal square. That,
No, well, I got a drafting triangle.
yeah, that'll work. You have to hold this on here.
Getting there.
Okay. You got a longer triangle that would make it all the way there? Drafting triangle?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, that'll make it.
Except that's not the best thing to use.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. The best thing to use would be something like this with a flexible ruler.
Let's see here.
That didn't work.
Yeah.
What a pain in the ass.
Wait until you get to laying out checkerboards.
Now, those are easy. Peel off the backing paper and lay them down.
Where let them go wherever they go.
No, I got an easy way to lay them out.
I mean, I did the math on one with 2-inch checkerboards and one with about a 1/2-inch checkerboards, and
Why does that look different?
because it is.
You know, it's all. I mean, It was 1/8 of an inch off.
How do you know which mark to go by?
I just have to remember inboard.
You do have a problem. You
What?
know that.
What?
These don't line up.
They're right on the sheeting. Which one's got to go back?
Well, that side looks straighter than this side, too. That one's gotta come forward, or this one's gotta go back 1/4 of an inch. From nothing here to,
And we'll move that one.
see, you're a strong 1/8 of an inch ahead of the sheeting right there.
My knee just about gave out there.
Don't be falling down.
Okay, so what do you got for measurement there?
I don't. I didn't measure it.
So that's got to go forward.
This is the one I measured. It's to the end here.
So this one's got to come back. Which one's got to go forward? Yeah, I know. I'm online.
If you're at the high point, I think this one's got to go back, but it won't have as much slant to it. So if you want a little bit of slant, move that side forward.
Sorry about that. Google is doing whatever.
Playing some games.
Okay, so
I say take that side forward.
I see what you mean now.
This has got a 3/8 of an inch taper to it. It's 3/8 of an inch closer to the trailing edge right here than it is right here.
Okay.
So if you take this measurement right here on that side and make this 3/8 of an inch bigger.
Are the centers lined up?
No, I don't.
No, I missed by a block.
Because this right here is that side over there. So
Yeah.
this tape should be out here. This side should be out here to the end of that. And then right here, it's ending up about right.
Yep, I missed. Where's that scalpel?
Here at the tail.
Shit. Move that smoker, would you? Okay, put your thumb on the tape out there.
I don't really like using this wide tape.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. That look about right? Oh, shit.
Actually pretty straight right where it's sitting.
Okay.
It curves the last little inch there. You gotta, from about right here, it curves back a little bit. You're right on the line right there, so just that last inch and a half or inch.
Go forward, help backwards, help right there, put down. Hold on. Don't press it. No, it's got a curve in it.
Come back up.
Let me have
Good?
You can look at it.
It'll be fine. Good?
How far over this are we? Does it doesn't have to be all the way to the fuselage.
No.
Yeah, it's good up to that tape.
Looks like you look at it once. Since it's your airplane, I know how persnickety you can be. You know persnickety?
Yeah. Shit, I'm gonna have to pull that line again. Let's see what we got 15 watchers. Oh, man.
This sort of.
Yeah. Put your finger on the end of it out there. Oh, is that under or over?
Over.
There we go.
pretty good.
About even, huh? This one could go that way. Now,
If I did anything, I'd take this side a little bit, teeny bit. Boy, it's so minuscule, it's hard to
that ain't worth it.
see here. It's a 64th wider right here than right here. But this one sort of looks like it's got just a ever so slight bow to it. Go out that way. Out that way. Oh, no. Actually, that doesn't look too bad.
Huh?
That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it does. It's gotta go in here now. We're a little bit too far. Oh, right there. Lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down. That looks pretty good there.
What are they saying?
Surely John didn't stay up until 11. Yes, I did stay up until 11. I'm normally in bed by 9, and I was up at 2:30.
Okay, is that right?
You look at it at all angles. Like I said, you're the final say so, not me.
That's close. This one could be out a little bit.
Too far. Too far. You're way too far. And towards the fuselage. Whoa. Going down. Just leave this up before we stick it. There we go. That's more gooder.
Yeah.
More gooder. Everybody knows what more gooder is, right? You gotta learn, you guys not from around here, you gotta learn briar talk, hillbilly talk, clodhopper talk, brawhopper talk. Y'all listen to this girl. I listen to Scott Cooking Show on TV. Now she really got a drawl.
Okay.
Y'all got to go down there and get your butter and your taters.
Okay, so the first line is the red one, so we'll do this.
I get a kick. My family's from down around in those area, Hazard, Kentucky, and
What's she grinding up there?
running a vacuum sweeper. I gotta say, Mama keeps the house clean. Want some scissors?
No.
Just gonna rip it?
Yeah. Gotta cut it with a razor blade.
I suppose you want a new razor blade, right?
Or a scalpel, one.
No, I need the new scalpel blade put in there anyway, in both of them. Still a fine friend of ours.
Yep.
We will oblige.
I think we need to do Mexican today.
Are we gonna go Aztec?
Yeah. What do you think?
3rd Street Aztec?
Well, I don't know. That is quite a ways. It takes a long time.
Yeah, it does take a while. Where's that scalpel? There's one. That's a new blade in that one. Oh yeah, look at the glue and stuff on that. I haven't figured out a safe way to dispose of these. I guess I need to take them up there and put them in my insulin shot container, sharps container for my used drug addict needles.
I just put them in a soda can and put them in the trash.
I'm afraid of somebody, sticking their hand down in there. Got it through the side of the bag and ended up in my car tire. I just put them in. I save them up on a wood block till I get a bunch of them.
She's grinding. That's a white. That's a red. So the next one's a white.
And you're using all that 1/4-inch tape. I don't ever use 1/4-inch tape if I can. It's stickier than that 1/8-inch stuff.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay, I'm glad you're tickled.
It'll be fine.
If you can get it, if you want some tape that's not quite as tenacious as this blue stripe tape, you get that green stuff that 3M makes, and it's, if you can find it, I think they actually quit making that stuff.
But it don't go around the corner.
It doesn't go around corners, no, not like the blue does, but it doesn't stick as hard.
Okay.
Makes you look cross-eyed. Looks like a barcode.
Maybe a straight edge razor blade would be better.
That'll cut all the way through everything in a heartbeat.
Yeah, well, I do it the way the Navy taught me how to do it.
I know you're gonna go in there about halfway and cut it at an angle a little bit.
No, just, we'll do the tape tear.
Set the razor blade down on there and pull the piece of tape up against it.
Yeah.
Can you tell I don't have them?
Yeah.
I went to every contest like that for about 8 months. Brodax, FCM, Nats. Up there gumming my jaws.
Okay. Now.
Doesn't seem like much, but it's sort of crucial that you get those on that trailing edge pulled straight down. If you start wiggling them back and forth, then your alignment on your bottom stripes will be in and out a little bit.
You know what, I'll just use yellow tape on that. Except I need to lay out the flap before I do that. So we got the long panel. See what they're chatting about, if anything.
No, last thing was Craig joking me about staying up until 11 o'clock. But I actually did. I got a witness.
You know, we got more views than that. I bet there's more views on that than the chat last night. You have to look at your phone.
13 and 11 right here.
No, I'm talking about last night.
Oh, last night I thought there was 119 or something like that. Or 120.
It was 90 when it ended.
The aluminum screws I'm looking for, at least a 1 inch would be great. If I could find 1 inch, they don't come over like 3/8 of an inch here. I can't find them anywhere. That's as long as I can find them, is 3/8 or some nominal 1/16 of an inch figure or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. 1 inch, I can cut them. I can cut them down as long as they're threaded all the way up to the head. But yeah, a 1 inch aluminum screw, 440s. And then that way I can replace some of the steel. I looked at micro fasteners. They go from like 3/8, 440s, and then they state 1/4 20 by 1 inch. And I don't want no 1/4 20 screws. That's real airplane sized stuff. But, in fact, 440 is as big as I ever use on about anything. I get, 256. I don't even use 632s. I don't even use 632s on anything.
Now this is just by eye. I'm hoping that my eye is good today. Look good so far.
So far, not hateful. The very first one needs to go towards you a little bit.
This one?
Yep. That one's got to go towards the fuselage.
Which one?
The one you just put down, and the one before it, ever so slightly. That's pretty good. That's got to go to the fuselage a little bit. Yeah. That's got to come away from the fuselage ever so slight. Down, 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 down. Pretty good. Those are good now. Says you need Jolene to help tape.
Yeah. Who was that? Said that. Bald Dangerous? Little history?
Dennis B.
Dennis B, yeah. Actually, as much as cute as Jolene is, I wouldn't have her help me. This is different than Cars. It's way different than Cars. Because a 64th of an inch.
He says 80 by 1 inch. Is that metric? You must be talking metric sizes. I don't know what. Well, let's see, 12 millimeter is a half inch, basically. I don't.
0.80 maybe. That'd be less than a millimeter, 0.80.
Yeah. Well, if I converted everything to metric and got metric blind nuts and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we don't want to go metric.
I'd really prefer just to stick with one thing if I could. Well, I don't,
Everything is a one try deal with model airplanes. At least with me, anyway.
I mean, I tried not to use any more T56 bolts than I can just so everything's 440. You know what I mean?
You only need a 337.
Yeah, I need
Allen.
one Allen wrench. Same with my airplanes. I try to get my engines to all run on the same fuel.
Okay, how do them look?
That last one you just put on, it's got to go in just a little bit. The others look pretty
This one
good.
here?
Yeah. It's only a 32nd of an inch or so. In hope.
This one here, good. Got to go into.
You can't hardly even tell it, but it probably does just ever. It's a hair. Probably a red hair. In, and go down. Straight down, straight down, straight down. There.
This one.
Now that one looks pretty good. All the rest of them look pretty good. You come over here and spy them.
good.
This stripe here, the whole stripe.
I really think that they don't make a 440 by 1 inch aluminum screw because they're so delicate.
3/4.
Or even 3/4.
I got some 3/4.
Can't find them anymore. I've been all over the internet. Like I said, 3/8 is as long as I can find. And I went on 20 or 30 some websites that I found on there that specialize in nuts, bolts, and screws. Now I didn't try Banggood
You can buy anything in China.
or Hobby King or those Chinese. Well, I don't know that I'm not even looking at places that are using Chinese nuts and bolts or not, but I'm not necessarily looking for a super strong bolt like a grade 8 or anything. You don't need a strong bolt to hold a cover on. You just need it strong enough to hold a piece of balsa wood on there, or your landing gear hold down blocks. They call them hold down blocks, but all it is a cover.
Yeah, they don't.
It doesn't hold nothing.
It holds the landing gear from falling out.
Yeah. Your tip weight box doesn't really hold anything. And your cowling, there's no stress there really, except just whatever you handle it. It doesn't need to be a grade 8 bolt. Your tail adjustment cover doesn't need to be a grade 8 bolt.
This is going to be tricky to get this off.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try to stick it down to itself or something and get it to stay up. Let's see here. I was checking on something here.
Yeah, Jolene to help me. That'd be something.
161 views.
On what?
Friday night at John's. Stunt Hanger Friday had 142. Right now we got 14 watching.
Yeah, but it'll tell me how many watched total at the end of the video.
Got 11 thumbs up. Come on, you got 14 of you watching. Let's have 14 thumbs up, guys.
What that does is it moves the metrics up so that it gets, especially the share part.
Yeah, YouTube looks at that favorably.
Come on. Put it on, take it off.
That's a pain in the butt. I know. But you got to be done. I've tried it to where I just had the flap on there and ran them back and then just made a cut, but
yeah, it looks like crap.
Yeah, it doesn't leave enough tape in there to roll around or anything, and then you got to add a piece of tape, and then everything starts messing up.
What time is it? 10 o'clock?
11:02.
God, I've been here 2 hours already.
Time flies when you're having fun.
We ain't gonna get it painted by 12.
Well, it goes the same way as it always goes.
Yeah.
You never get as much done as you think you're going to get done.
Okay.
Well, it takes long. You're doing it at home, it doesn't seem like it takes as long, Then again, you can work until 11 o'clock every night if you want to work until 11 o'clock every night. And you're right, Craig. I go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. I can't hardly hold my eyes up, but no,
I got to go in for a sleep therapy thing. They're probably going to want to put me on a CPAC or something like that for sleep disorder.
I ain't buying that.
I'm not going to do it. And if that's what they want me to do, because I'm not going to sit there wearing an oxygen mask all night long while I'm in bed. I have never got any sleep in my whole life. I've gotten, even as a kid, I mean a real young kid, 5 or 6 years old, 5 hours, I was up. And I never changed throughout my whole life. 5 hours, I'm up. And now I'm getting down there to where it's like 3.5 hours. Now I got a problem. So I'm going to force myself. That other two, or I'll do like every other old person does in the middle of the afternoon. I'll take me a nap.
Yeah, why not? I take a nap when I get off work.
It's always been in my past, whenever I took a nap, I woke up with a headache.
That's the reason why there was no Thursday and Friday videos for you guys, because I was napping and I overslept.
I'd wake up feeling like crap after I took a nap, and I found out that I was sleeping too long. I was taking an hour and a half nap. If I only took a half an hour nap or 15-minute nap, then I woke up feeling okay. So I got that figured out. Yeah, it's a pain getting old. As they say, getting old ain't for the faint of heart, or I won't say what they really say.
Okay, let's look at these now, make sure they're good. They look pretty good.
Take, shoot, you can't do that. The second one right here looks a little jingered.
It'll be fine.
I mean, that's me now. I'm being real super critical. You know, I'm not cutting you no slack.
Yeah.
This one right here, it's got a little right at the hinge line. Just
Here?
yeah, it's ever so slight.
Which one are you talking about?
Both of them, they
Yeah.
look like.
You talking about the flap or the wing?
Well, the wing looks like it comes down there and then it curves a little bit.
Here?
Yeah,
It's fine.
the last inch. Now, you'll never notice it probably once it's in paint. What I notice is that one of these two right in here, and this one. See, all this amounts to, now listen guys, all this amounts to is whether he covered up a pencil line on there, he left the pencil line exposed. That's how close we're talking.
Close enough.
You know, so getting critical, well, yeah, maybe, but there's some things that you can't hide, and this will sort of disappear. You got other stuff going on there. You got a Wix emblem, you got a Stunt hanger emblem, you got your gold leaf lettering and stuff that all just it draws you away from pinpointing something.
Okay, let's lay out this side here. It'll be fine. So this gets the red
marks.
side.
Red marks on that one. Yeah, pencil. You can see it.
Hold it.
we got here? Is there any corrections I need to make
No,
by
just-
adjusting this?
No, just keep going.
Right now's the time to do it. I'm gonna have one more, but it's gonna be up here.
Right.
That's,
Okay, you make the mark up at the top and I'll hold it square. Not yet. Okay. 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 No. Okay. It's one of them pencil line things.
mhm.
Okay.
I'll flip it over.
Okay. 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 I think we'll cut this back just a little bit. Okay. Draw a faint pencil line the whole length.
You ready?
Yep. Okay, so now we have to measure over, make a mark. Okay, and it's gonna be another faint pencil line.
Come down here and up just where it catches. Give you something to connect to.
Now, we'll have to use tape, don't you think? Good. So this one here is a little narrower than that one.
Yeah. Not by much. In case you guys, I might be just sort of saying something that everybody knows about, but when you're projecting a line down a given thing and you hold your pencil like this, you can be underneath this or ahead of it, or, you know, half a pencil lead off your mark. If you take the angle that this is cut on and hold that pencil at that angle, then you're going straight down from this mark. It's still half your pencil lead off your mark. So you'll notice how to compensate a little bit after a while just doing that. But it's always that angle that's sharpened at that comes down. Now Dan, he made a real nice little tool for marking straight down on something.
I saw that.
That it works for layout and stuff on this. It probably wouldn't work on this particular application. Maybe it would. But it's got a little base on it that might not lend it to all sorts of needs, but it's a really nice little thing.
Yeah, I've seen it. Okay. So, start laying them out.
Dan, if you're listening, I don't know if you did a video on that little thing or not, or showed it in one of your videos. So you haven't been using that.
So this one is red and this one is white. The outside in. You know, actually, them pencil marks would help the whole length, but then you might miss.
You can see them if you don't get rid of them. It's not hard to get rid of them. Your little Windex and a rag they'll wipe right off there after you make your paint, after you paint it.
Yeah.
Anything that's exposed, as long as you just make them real light.
So this is red, this is white. Double check because you'll be crying if you screw up.
Yeah. You're not painting the white. So the tape goes on the white side of the lines.
The next one is red.
You want me to hold this one tip down or up?
Probably up. Get something to block it with, maybe.
Yeah, get this phone or something.
Next one is white. Next one is red. White. Just a lot of taping, and it'll take 2 seconds to paint the damn thing.
That's the irritating part. For sure.
This one's red. Red, white, red, white, red, white, red. Come out good.
Well, it should be. They're equal number. You know, you start off with a white panel.
Yeah, but it would be a bitch to get all the way to the end and go, oh shit, they're backwards.
Yeah. I did that. And I did it when I was doing the checkerboard pattern years ago.
I've taped checkerboard. You're a pain. 2 tapings.
Yeah, 2 tapings.
But now I got a stencil cutter.
Yeah, it makes it nice.
The checkerboards would be done by now.
It'll make you go blind.
The way I do checkerboards is I line them up on the trailing edge and I just roll it over, and wherever they end up is where they end up.
See, I did the math. And
The computer does the math.
I made the first one come out here perfect on the leading edge.
Yeah.
You know, and then they tapered off as it went from there. And then, you know, each panel, since you got a 1/2 inch difference, man, I literally went down to the 32nd or 64th of an inch
changing the size from inboard panel to outboard panel. And, you know this story yourself, but like I did the wing in 2-inch or inch and 5/8 basically size, they varied. And I did the stab and elevator in 1/2-inch squares. And it had the same amount of squares on the stab and elevator as the wings had on.
Okay, inspect it. It looked pretty good.
That looks good. Now we get the flap right.
I gotta cut all the
Gotta
tape.
cut all that off. If it ain't one thing, it's another.
And I still have to have the trailing edge with a piece of tape and have the leading edge.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna put any kind of a boot on the front,
And a boot, what?
like a de-icing boot? kind of
Maybe,
thing on it?
I don't know.
Depends on how bad this line comes out.
Yep. Exactly, you know the drill. What I use for that is AutoZone spray lacquer.
Yeah. I painted quite a few planes with
Duplicolor,
Duplicolor.
it works.
Only problem is it's brittle
That's correct.
and it'll crack and it'll get alligator on your line. Little cracks all over it after a while. It'll last for a while. And I just sprayed dope right over top of it. It was fine. But I found, in case you're interested, going back to the lemons bed, there's another one around here. They had two size cans of that stuff. Right here.
A little can works good.
The little can works better. This is a regular size can like this, and these are the little touch-up paint cans. For some reason, these little cans put out a better spray than these big cans do. In fact, that's Duplicolor right there left over probably from that last year's thing I painted with this stuff. But we learned this a long time ago when we were racing RC cars. We're painting those Lexan bodies. At those small cans actually paint a lot better. The nozzle is different.
Figure out the math on the, do another strike like that for the elevators.
Are you keeping this thing here?
Yeah, 1 inch in from the side.
1 inch?
So if you just make it 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, it'll be fine. See how it lays out.
Yeah.
It only needs one because both sides are the same theoretically.
Right. That piece of paper is perfect right here. I can strip that out.
Okay, that's that one. I'll do the flapolies. Who is that teacher? He's a actor that played on, I think it's the something on Ridgemount High with Mr. Spagoli.
The one I'm thinking about is Welcome Back, Cotter.
No,
I didn't watch too much Ridgemont High.
no, it's just a movie. It's not a.
I thought there was a series called Ridgemont High.
No. Fast Times at Ridgemount High. It had not Brad Pitt. The guy who played with the other guy on Falcon and the Snowman. What the hell's that guy's name? Can't remember nobody's name.
It's called Getting Old. We're all getting old.
He played with Timothy Dutton on Falcon and the Snowman. Yeah, them guys will know.
Nobody saying anything.
Nobody's saying anything. They must not like us anymore.
$20 and $14. Come on, guys, give us a thumbs up. 21 and 14. Like, subscribe, share.
Super chat.
Super chats are nice.
We got to get some tacos today.
Yeah. So we're getting Aztec tacos.
No, it takes too long.
Pretty damn good.
I'm getting in the groove.
Mm-hmm. Nope. No, you missed that one. Got to get to the fuselage. There you go.
Good.
It's not lined up. You're this way on your whole piece of tape. There you go. Yep, out on the back. Down. Okay.
Good.
You look at it. Fourth one out. That's got to go out on the back trailing edge. Toward the fuselage a little bit. Little work there.
Cal Custom. Two more pieces on the wings. Come on.
Last couple pieces, obviously something's going to be contrary.
I got to get a longer piece.
Towards you. Towards you. Towards you. Towards you. More.
Oh. And it's crooked. Got a little kink in it right at the hinge line. You might say it's alright.
This was tough.
Towards the fuselage. Oh, lift it up. Up, up, up. Okay, go towards the fuselage. Fuselage, 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 fuselage. Ever so keep going. How to put it down. One at an angle. Not towards you. Oh, straight down. Pretty close. Still gotta go towards you a little bit, I think. See it better from the front.
Yeah.
Too much. Back toward the fuselage, a little more. Oh. There, that looks pretty good there.
Now, which one's buggered?
There was a fourth one. And then here somewhere that I saw something.
It was this one, and it looks like it's got a little kink in it right at the
Yeah.
hinge line.
Towards the fuselage. I think that's what happened to it, is it stuck and then you twisted it when you moved it. Gotta go towards you ever so slightly, towards you. Oh, go straight down. You look at it from us. Does it look like the whole thing's outboard? Or is it me?
It's all right.
You start seeing cross-eyed, you know. You look.
It'd be fine.
I wouldn't want to come home drunk and try.
It'd be fine. So these are 1 7/8 or 1 15/16.
15/16.
Yeah, you'll never see that by a 16.
Now you can go a pencil line difference. We'll change that by 1/2 inch or
Yeah.
5/8 of an inch.
Any chatters?
Nope, no chatters. You guys aren't boisterous today.
That's where I burnt myself. I took a hot piece of metal out of that lathe the other day, and it didn't take me long to look at it.
Was the inspection quick?
The inspection was real quick, and then it got kicked, stumped on the floor and kicked. One piece of wax paper to lay under them. I don't have it handy. Probably have it. Little strip of that shit. I must be using it.
My stomach's changing gears.
See, while you're doing that, I'm going upstairs for a minute and we'll be back.
Of course, this is a much more elaborate paint job than my Tucker. A lot more taping. Because everything on the Tucker was stencil, except the scallops on the nose. I think you guys just tune in to see when I'm gonna screw up. And I do screw up. But you guys get to see the screw ups and how to fix them. Okay, got that off. Okie dokie. Yep, my stomach is shifting gears. I think it's in about third now. When I was a kid, I had a 34 Ford 5-window coupe. And I saw Bad Chad taking that 5-window coupe and turning it into a Bugatti of some type or whatever he's doing. He'd been better off chopping the top and channeling it, sectioning the body, turning the doors around, making it a true hot rod than making a Bugatti, I think. But it's his car and his channel. But he's a great body man. Maybe it was a Chevy he had, 34 Chevy. I'm not sure.
My neighbor across the street had a little lawn boy push lawnmower for 30 years. And he kept that thing running, and I went over and showed him how to re-ring it and stuff, hone it out. And he just bought him a new lawnmower. He bought him a little zero turn.
How's that look? That's white, so that's okay.
That's good.
I'm a little off on this stripe here.
Got outboard just ever so slight. Or does it just have a bend in it?
Yeah, Ben, see it's off by the pencil line.
So you're gonna have to take it up all the way up here.
Yeah. Hold this thing up. I can't like this. See which one it is. It's this one.
This one right here.
And nobody would notice that.
You did, I did, I could see it.
Okay, let it down.
Yeah. That one. I'd say you're gonna have to take it all the way off there to fix it because
It's outboard to this stripe. That's the only one, that's the only glaring. Looks kind of good that way. Front's looking pretty good. Straighten.
Hmm?
Straighten. Good. Good.
Danny, are you sanding? Or are you sitting there in the chair?
Are you playing retired old fart? Christopher Everson, paying good attention to the stripe layout. What do some stripe work on the... Want to do some stripe work on my twister. Go for it, man. It's not rocket science, that's for sure. You're on here, Christopher Everson. Thank you for coming over to the house a while back. Had a great time.
Thanks for the plywood.
Thanks for the plywood. Had a nice visit. Really enjoyed ourselves.
Okay.
I hope you had a good time. If you were able to garner anything off of us, great. We may have been talking, you know, sometimes it got a tendency to talk like maybe you don't know anything. I mean, me and Sparky even do that to each other, and we know what the heck's going on, but then turn around and act like we're ranked beginners to one another. But it doesn't hurt. That doesn't ever hurt. That just reassures everything.
Yeah, hold it still.
It's like questions. Questions, there's not a dumb question.
Only dumb answers.
Yeah, there's repetition, there's stuff like that sometimes some guys get a little annoyed because they get asked the same thing 50,000 times or whatever. Well, so be it. Suck it up, buttercup, and yeah, not everybody had the time. People forget.
Shoot, hold it right there. I gotta tear this off. Okay.
We have a guy that quit modeling for a while, and he got into the church and some various other things, which is all fine and good. But he quit for about, I don't know, maybe 8 years. Might have been 10 years. And he recently got back into it again, and he was asking questions that I'm like, man, you haven't been out of it that long. It's still the same. Nothing's really changed. I mean, a couple things added, but it sure wasn't much.
How can I be off that far?
So it's 1 and 7 in little teeny weeny marks. Your eyeball isn't here today.
I guess I got this piece down wrong.
The biggest thing is it's straight.
It will be.
guys might already know this, but you can pull that tape and you can pull a bow in that tape by not putting even pressure on it when you're pulling it straight out. You've got more pressure on one edge of that tape than the other edge of that tape. It'll twist, it'll pull it, and it'll put a little arc in it. So you gotta be sort of careful. This line comes here and sort of curves. But whether it curves after this tape line goes on there, I don't know where you're gonna come out with on that tape line. What's it doing to you? Is it aggravating you? It actually looks pretty good.
It's the 16th off, but it doesn't look right if I move it forward to 16th. Closing up.
So it's a pencil line. Like I said, it's a pencil line.
Good enough.
It looks even from one side to the other.
Well, it comes out an inch.
Right, but still, you don't want to look down and see it, drop off the job. That's good. Looks good. It's straight. That's what matters the most. It can be a 32nd or a 16th off that way, as long as it's straight.
Okay, now let's measure up an inch. Pencil. Okay, I need a square, small one. Where's that blue one?
Here's here somewhere. This will probably pull back up.
And we won't do anything till just before paint time, because I still got to tape all that shit yet.
Yeah.
That's the easy part though.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't have any of that paper down here. Yeah, I do.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's got the right amount of stripes on the tail. Got one extra on the fuselage.
One 3/8.
I should have done this with 1/8 inch. Crap. Okay, this is red, so let's make a mark there. Red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red. Need to redo these. Won't look right with 1/4 inch on the tail. It'd be fine on the wing because it's big.
Oh, you mean this straight line here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. Could tell I had plenty of thinner in this paint. I haven't had any paint problems yet. Of course, we're getting lots of tape on it, so there's normally always a problem. So just be ready for it. Crap. I don't see my mark now.
Oh, there it is. Okay, back to square one. So back over here, I can use the quarter for the separators. Okay. Okay, so I got the inside and the outside, starts at red. Over here, do this one. Not much of a tutorial on this stuff, guys. It's more or less just watching me do this. Because I got to concentrate. I don't have any great words of wit. Not like I ever do, but.
Much of them.
There's a lot here.
Yeah, it's more than what meets the eyes. It may be a basic tape job, but it's not like laying the stencil down. Stencils are easy. Of course, you could have done that with a stencil.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
I personally, stencils are great. I'll never, deny that fact that stencils are great. But the one thing about stencils is that you put all that sticky stuff down
Yeah.
on your paint job over a large surface area. And I have a problem with that. Twofold. It can leave glue if your stuff, especially if your mask starts getting old more so than new, or it can also be brand type. And it can pull up paint because even though it's low tack, when you get that big of a surface area, it doesn't feel like low tack anymore.
Pretty damn sticky. Okay. Already I can't see the mistakes in it, all the busyness going on.
Oh yeah, I'd hate to come in here drunk and have to look at that and make you barf.
Now the other one has a leading edge that's white. If you look at the picture. Where'd the picture go?
Over there.
Over there. But I'm not gonna do that. And I'll tell you why. When it sits in the car carrier, see that right there?
Yeah.
Sometimes the car carrier rubs on that. So it would make it damn near impossible to try to tape that off and just paint that little 1/8 inch white. So I'm just gonna go straight down and paint the whole leading edge blue.
Mm-hmm. See, you get an optical illusion with this because you're catching the leading edge of the other side of the stab there ahead of that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that either.
And around the tip here, you got to sort of, I see what you're talking about there. That holds back about 1/8 or 1/16 of an inch.
Yeah, it's 1/8 on each side.
Almost looks like that's the same way.
Yeah, it is. But we ain't gonna do that.
I just bring that down to the halfway point.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. That was, that was too tough.
These back here, I bring that to the halfway point on all that. Let your checkers come from the bottom up to the halfway point and the top
Like-
stripes down to
like
the halfway point. Yeah. Symmetry. Everything's the same. If this comes down halfway, that comes down halfway, that comes down halfway, that comes down halfway, that comes down halfway. Make it all the same. Symmetry.
Okay, so now I need to make this mark go forward because it's this is the blue line here. And just when you think you got this, there's more sanding left to do. There's another 3 sand outs on this whole airplane.
3 sand outs, 4 buff outs,
Yep.
plus 4 buff outs, plus 4 buff outs, plus 4 for the next year.
Okay, let's work on this center stripe here. You use your eye and see if I got it. See if they're the same.
Are you wanting them straight or are you wanting them angled out a little bit?
They appear to angle out, but they're square with the trailing edge.
Well, you'll have to look at them because they look like they go in.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get rid of that optical illusion of the fuselage taper and all that stuff and get that out of my mind in that. That's got a curve in it from the line back towards the fuselage on the very end. That's better. All right. Actually, that looks pretty good. I mean, I'll check it out. That looks good.
Okay.
You look at it from up here.
Yeah, I don't want it hanging on the wall going, oh crap.
Yeah, and you will too.
I have to redo it.
Sit there and look at that and say, damn, boy, that's a screw up in the hand.
Let me check it with the square. It's ever so slightly needs to go in on the front here. That's good. This is way out. Oh, wait a minute. My square was way out. It's actually not bad. Pencil line, maybe. Okay, look at that.
Well, you see what I see. Looks like from the tape back, or, well, depends on which way you look at it. Frontwards or backwards or backwards or frontwards.
That's it. I mean, it's so damn close.
Splitting hairs. Splitting hairs.
It's so close, it don't matter. Okay, let's, okay, the first one's red. White.
Okay, so you're splitting this at the center line. I'm gonna cut these about a 1/4 inch short of the trailing edge. Let's see, I wanna cut these 1/4 inch short or right on the trailing edge end line. Cut them on short, I got an idea. It'll make it a little easier.
I gotta stop by Walgreens and buy a woman's blush brush, whatever,
Woman's blush brush, yeah.
and see if I can find some velvet. You don't happen to have a black velvet whiskey bag, do you?
Nope.
You know what that's for?
To burnish your gold leaf.
Machine turn. I need to make a stump, and the blush brush is to blow the extra leaf off, or to. Yeah, I'm gonna do a gold leaf tutorial that's better than the other one that I did, because I did the other one with dope sizing.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna use the real stuff this time, and I'm gonna burnish the leaf. However, I am gonna cheat on the black outline. And that might be something for sign painters to look at. Because that way it'll be as perfect as my stroke is. I ended up finding my brushes too, guys. The tips came out just a little different, I think. No, about the same.
Should be the same.
Close.
Any unequal panels there.
Okay.
Oh, crap. The bad thing about this paint job, it will take less than a half an hour to paint it.
Yeah. It's ridiculously fast.
I think I want to do the blue all the way to the trailing edge, straight up. So let me get this pencil. Well, let me. You want to look at these lines before I cut the tails off? See what you think.
I'm leaving this back edge.
Right. No problem.
You can take that off separate.
You ready? Whenever you're ready, let me know.
Yeah, go ahead and look at the tail. I'm getting ready to cut the leading edge.
Let me put this one piece down. That one looks off. I'm gonna stick a square on it. You got a square here.
I got it.
Here.
Their eyes are good because it's only like 64.
Well, when every part of your job that you did for 30 some years, 35 years,
That's good.
had to deal with measuring stuff.
Nice thing about these stripes is it's just one cake width wide.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an easy one.
Okie dokie.
Pain in the butt, ain't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes in a way, some of them sort of wishy, swishy, swooshy sort of things are easier because you just.
Yeah, don't have to worry about it. Well, that could have used some work, but fortunately nobody will ever see it. But one of these days I'll build a perfect one.
They're tough. Tough to do. Now, if you want to turn this thing to where you can get to the other side and I can get this wing panel down here where I can get to it.
Yeah. What about this one?
I gotta leave one for you to do. Let's see. Right there.
Let's see if we got any chatters. I guess them guys know that we can't see the board. I need to bring my tablet over here. 21 likes, 16 watchers. Been last couple hours. Oh, little history. Cool. Todd Simpson. Good morning, gents. How much pressure do you apply when securing tape striping plate? Enough to stick it down.
Yeah, not a lot. Not rubbing a groove in it.
So we've been on 2 hours and 50 minutes. We're going to continue on until whenever.
We're gonna eat lunch here in a minute.
Yeah.
I have to eat lunch. Sorry guys, I'm diabetic and I got to eat.
Go over and look at Little History's boats. He built some nice boats.
I've seen that before.
Okay, so we got that one done. Let's do this. So the first one's a red. Next one's a white. Now, how could that possibly be? I'm off, that's why.
Now 12:30.
This is a red. Is that what time it is? 12:30?
Yeah, 12:24.
God, don't seem like. This won't get done today. What are you doing tomorrow?
You gotta paint it. Can't leave all that tape and shit on there for days on end.
Well, if I'm painting it and I'm gonna come back tomorrow, I'll take it home and tape out the nose. Cause we won't get that today. I guess.
Yeah, you won't get the scallops and stuff done, no way. You'll be lucky if you get this top half done. Depending on what time you quit. If you turn this around where I get this other wing, just like this right here. I don't care whether it's
Put the
down,
foam on it,
up,
or
or
you want it down.
it's down.
Why are we looking skewed? That one is. I don't know why it's got an optical illusion that it's they're running crooked,
Yeah.
or is it my eyes?
It could be your eyes are starting to cross. Or you gotta take a little break from it and fill your eyeballs up.
What am I gonna do for lunch?
I said you want a Mexican. Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is fine. I don't wanna go to Aztec. Takes too long.
Yeah. Well, it's a half an hour before you get your meal. And then another half an hour drive time. Although it's better food than Taco Bell, that's for sure. Got a taste all the time.
Okay. Red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red. I guess. I just had the damn thing. I set it down. Where'd I get the subtimers going on? Yeah, you can best bet the Nats is going to be super windy this year. And the year that Charles was here, I flew that high roller for the simple fact I thought it was going to be windy.
Yeah.
Oh no, I flew
No, you didn't do the.
my June RXL last year. My old shoe. I like that airplane. I need to refinish that, or not refinish it, but doctor the paint up on it.
Yep. It's a fine airplane.
I think that I need to work in the paint repair here shortly this year. What are they saying?
He's weathering one of his boats.
Yeah, a little history.
It says that good to have somebody to work alongside of.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm going to draw this line here, and you're about done there. We'll go to lunch. And I don't know whether we're going to get this painted or not today. Oh, careful.
Don't like hearing those noises.
Oh, shoot. Let's see how square that is. gotta be square to that line. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Let me see that ruler there. They messaging you?
No, it's a fictitious Oscar blue and May thing and
Shit. Oh, good.
don't do that then. Keep trying to tell you. Don't do it.
So that's a red. Inside, the next one down is white. Hey, don't wiggle it. Okay. That looks pretty good. Over there, I mean, There's some spots I'll be working on, I'm sure. The original that Tom Warden built was absolutely perfect. As far as I can remember, of course, that's been 50
Yeah,
years.
weighed
ago.
80 ounces.
Oh yeah, very heavy. Let's do a 1/8 inch on this one. Mine isn't bad. Mine's 42. I don't really care for how it flies though.
What, your original one?
Yeah.
They really had two sharp leading edge. There were some other flaws, maybe too small stab and elevator.
Yeah.
Which was typical of the era.
Well, you saw it fly.
Yeah.
I think this modern one will do a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Have the look, but have the numbers.
It's all about them numbers mean everything.
My other one that I sold Tim, you saw it fly down in Joe and All, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was a Thunderbolt.
Yep. Talk about in name only.
Yeah. A streamlined Thunderbolt.
You look at that. I'm telling you.
I think I'm gonna do this underside a little different too. Of course, I don't know. Well, yeah, it's got a bump there, right? Maybe won't do anything on the underside.
Nothing goes back there, does it?
Yeah,
There's a red stripe under there.
red stripe and a blue under there.
Because you got to continue the stripes down for the fin
Yeah,
and rudder.
the stripes are gonna go up here. I'm not gonna do nothing down here.
Some places don't have the rudder that go all the way down there. Just don't put it on there and paint it and look at it, and then that'll tell you whether you want to put it on there or not. Or add it, which is not hard to add a little red stripe or two.
We're about ready to do lunch?
Yep, I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. Okay, guys, we're gonna go to lunch, and we'll be back after lunch to continue taping. We might get to paint around 4 o'clock, maybe 5. It'll be done when it's done.
Exactly.
It may take tomorrow too. Matter of fact, I think it will take tomorrow. I mean, I don't see us getting done today, do you?
What are you talking about getting done with?
Getting just the red and blue put on it, on the wings. I don't see it. It'll be sitting in tape.
Well, see, you can sit here in just one big piece of mask and one straight line on this, and then you got your blue taped off.
Yeah,
And
We gotta take the fuselage off. You know, up around, and I don't see it. It'll be tomorrow. But let's go get something to eat. I'm starved. All right, guys, like, subscribe, share. We'll be back after lunch. We're gonna go to Taco Bell.
Making our run for the border.
And we'll see you after lunch. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.